もし荒滝派が何か問題を起こしたら、あいつらを引っ張ってでも謝りに行くよ。
Hey, what's up, Clara? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. You were super fast. Like, I just barely pinned the Discord link to YouTube chat, and you're like, "Hey, you still accept me if I was a homophobic?" I mean, I got no issues with that, really. I mean, like, accept you as like that you're a human being just like me. Why not? Yeah, right. Like, I'm not an evil person. I mean, I'm not like Adolf Hitler or something. But I'm definitely not a saint either. Right? And like everyone still accepts me. So why shouldn't I accept you? Oh, hey, what's up, Shadow Wolf? Good to see you, man. How's life doing? Got a notification? Hey, I appreciate you coming by super fast, man. Zero seconds I'm here. I know. that's why I'm I mean, I'm not exactly surprised by it since like I've seen quite a few people that fast come into chat. But man, I just barely like, and I have the Discord link on like just pinned to my Windows clipboard, right? And I just pressed like Window V, and then clicked on like the link because I have a couple other things, you know, pinned to my Windows clipboard. And then like clicked it, and then okay, pressed enter, like on the numpad too, not like the normal enter, but on the numpad, which means I didn't even have to take my hand off my mouse. I just had to move my thumb over to the left to press enter on the numpad, and then like clicked on my message, my own message, pin, and then okay, YouTube said, all right, message pinned, and then you were like, hey. You got fast hands, man. Also, a not terrible phone if you're on mobile, but if you're on desktop, yeah. But if you know, if you're on mobile, you've got not a terrible phone, because like I mean, I'm happy that my phone works despite what it is, but I just hardly ever get notifications when they arrive. Like my notifications typically arrive, like including instant messaging, like DMs, right? Like messages, like instant messages on like Facebook Messenger, DMs on Discord. Like I receive notifications for those on my phone when my phone has RAM, like free RAM, which it hardly ever does, even if it's off. This. Except for calls though, yeah, and like I'm happy that it's kind of annoying that my wife like when she has a message for me, especially if it's an urgent message, she DMs me on Messenger. Well, on Messenger most people here call it IM, like instant message, but she DMs me on Messenger, and then most of the time it doesn't notify on my phone because like my phone doesn't have RAM. That's not normally notify on my phone, so I won't see it like the moment she sends it. So what's gonna happen is my wife is just going to call me. Oops, overloaded. Oh dear. Did I use jeer? My wife would just call me. But, you know, and at least calls will be, you know, will instantly come up. regardless of whether my phone has RAM or not. Like, it will make space for that. And some people already hate me if I say it. Well, I mean, I'm a very old-fashioned kind of guy. I still really would prefer that the idea of being gay, both male and female, didn't exist. Like, I would be so much happier if the world just never went that direction and nobody ever turned that direction. Like, it just didn't exist ever. But it's here. So, like, okay, my mindset on this is, life is already, like, I'm not rich, I'm not dirt poor, right? I'm not homeless, right? But I'm also far from rich, right? I'm like, I would say I'm poor, but not dirt poor. I could pay rent, barely. I could pay my bills, barely. But I can pay them, and I'm one of the lucky ones who doesn't have to borrow money every single time, like every week, just so you know, just to have cash to pay my bills. And I'm so thankful for that. That I'm blessed enough that I don't have to borrow money. And like, I here where I am, I'm Filipino, by the way. I'm in the Philippines. Congrats on 1K subs. Hey, thank you, man. It's been a while, but yeah, still appreciate it, man. But despite that, I wouldn't say I'm miserable, but it's hardly comfortable. Right? It's not uncomfortable, it's not miserable, but it's hardly, like, I can't kick my feet up in the air and just say, ah, after a nice day. It just doesn't happen. So anyway, why I brought this up is just so like you could get a clear picture of what life is like, right? At least for me. So while I'm not exactly miserable, but life in general is miserable enough, more so for other people, more for other people than others. Why should I, of my own doing and of my, like, because I'm human, right? I can make a choice. I'm not an animal that's following instincts, survival instincts, right? I can just be a douche because I choose to be a douche, right? I have the free will to choose to be or to not be a douche, to make somebody else's life miserable or to not make somebody else's life miserable. And why would I choose to make somebody's life more miserable than it already is when I don't want to be miserable? Right? Like, maybe if I was, I don't know, like, I don't know what I would need to be the kind of person that wants to be miserable, but I gotta be some very special kind of person to want to be miserable. Maybe if I had whatever condition that is, then I might, you know, make other people miserable, because like I think I want to be miserable, so maybe other people think, you know, maybe other people want to be miserable too, just like me, right? But no, obviously I don't want to be miserable, so why would I want others to be miserable? What if they want to? What if they make me miserable? You have a wife? Yeah, dude. I have. We've been together for 13 plus years now, but we've only been married for 3 plus. 13? Yeah, 13. Oops. Immune to, nope, not that. Animo. Also, hello, Ice Bear. I'm sorry I rambled on before, like, I said hi or anything. But I promise, I saw your message like 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes? How long is the stream been going? 5 minutes ago. I looked at OBS and the OBS just literally went 9:59, 9:58, 9:59. Oh, I guess I haven't been streaming for 10 minutes. But hey, what's up, man? You can use my cash. No, 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 please. I mean, like, I'll, you know, if you have cash that you don't really need, then like, what is this immune to again? Animo. You don't really need, like, sure, I'd appreciate it if you throw it my way, but only if you don't actually need it. And if it's disposable. The word disposable came to mind. Dispensable, there you go. Only if it's dispensable cash. And Hu Tao's charged attacks aren't hitting. And Hu Tao's is over. Alright, I hate this guy. He's just right on the edge of the water to where I can't dash cancel anymore because it's just a little, like, I can't dash here because it's just like a few millimeters too deep for Hu Tao to be able to dash. Hey, what's up, Blue App? How you doing, man? Hey, hello, Elijah. How you doing? I've been exploring the new area, and those new enemies, the golems that I face, are no pushovers. The ones that have a geo shield, like, they look like the mech. Well, similar to the mech. Yeah, like, I think golem might be the most appropriate, like, word to describe them. I know they have, like, an exact name, but, like, if you don't know their name, yeah, that's actually a pretty good word to call them, golem. Yeah, because they're like the mech in Fontaine, but they look like they're made of stone. Instead of the mech in Fontaine, which look like they're made of metal. Do you want Sigewinne? I really don't know what she does yet. But just thinking about what she is in lore, like the fact that she's a nurse, I can already guess that she's gonna be a healer. With all the healers that we have in the game right now, I don't really want anyone, right? And I think a lot of people can agree that nobody really wants any of the healers. And by want, I'm talking about like no, like I don't want a healer. Like I don't want Chevreuse on the team. Like I need Chevreuse for the overload. Oh no, she's a healer. No, I can't put her on. No, like not that way, but like a Chi-Chi, for example. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm making a team, a Hu Tao team. I need a healer. Oh wait, I need to replace someone. Like, okay, I'm gonna replace Xingqiu with Chi-Chi because I need a healer. No, like just I don't think anyone who's like in late mid game to end game, like ever thinks about that, right? And if Hoyo comes up with like some, I don't know, so, like it could, if they do, it's probably gonna be something stupid, like well, not stupid. It's probably gonna be like the most, you know, 5 brain move ever. Did I just say 5 brain? 5 head. It's probably gonna be the most 5 head move ever, but it's probably gonna be a dick move. Probably gonna be a douche move, right? They're gonna say that Sigewinne can heal like something like Sigewinne can heal characters that have a bond of life effect on them. Like, and she'd be literally the only healer that can do that, right? Like, it's probably gonna be something like douchey like that. And if Hoyo does that, and then like I don't know, like somebody like Clorinde for somehow like maybe she has a bond of life mechanic, and like just like Arlecchino, she can't be healed by anyone, and then somehow somewhere in Sigewinne's kit says can heal characters that have bond of life. Like, if that's somehow the case, then I might want Sigewinne. Like, it's, you know, it's likely that I will want Sigewinne, but as of right now, I don't really know what she does. I don't really know what she does, and just judging from what she is in lore, I'm gonna guess she's gonna be a healer, And just judging from that with the current lineup of characters that we have, if she's just gonna be like a stereotypical healer, like just like the ones that we have now without any other niche, like Chevros, for example, that has like a way to increase electro and pyro damage for a team that only has it, like basically overload team, but not necessarily overload exactly, then maybe. But if she's just a straight up heal only character, no, probably not. So mad today, freaking upgraded the skill to level 9 instead of NA for Arlecchino. Upgraded the skill. No! No! Oh, man. Is that even necessary? So, okay, hang on. I don't have Arlecchino. And, okay, hang on. I was about to go into character archive and, like, I realized you can't really look at what stats go up when you level up a talent from the character archive, so I'm gonna have to go on the internet here. Hang on. Arlecchino. Okay. So I want to see like what multipliers increase when you level up her burst and her skill. Let's see. Okay, so skill. Let me see. E. Okay. Skill. Blood death directive damage? No. Okay, that's damage. It doesn't say blood death directive. Cooldown. Cleave damage. Spike damage. Oh my god. Nothing else increases. That's just the damage from the skill, which is hardly necessary. I mean, like, it's not nothing, but it's also not something. Okay, so let's say the burst. All right, let's get burst leveling. If you made a mistake on, if it was the burst that you accidentally leveled up, I think that would have been kind of okay, because like that would have been a lot of damage. And I guess, all right, the main event, sure, I guess. But like, not the normal talent. Oh man, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Also, how though? Like, I feel like, did you just like, okay, I get that it's only one click. No, it's not one click. There's 2 clicks. Oh, you probably just got excited, I guess. Alright. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's just cash from me starving. Oh, hello, Babish. How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? I guess we'll have to wait for version 4.7 soon, since we'll be getting close to our next destination, Natlin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't know if I'm excited for Natlin or if I'm anxious again. Because, like, I'm excited to see Natlin, like, what it looks like. I'm excited to see what the characters are in Natlin, like, the first few characters are gonna look like. I'm excited. I'm excited what the pyro arc of Genshin is going to be. Right? Like we have the Animo is crowd control and VV, Geo is shielding and constructs. Electro / Inazuma was energy recharge and energy generation. And then Sumeru / Dendro was EM and like a whole bunch of new elemental reactions. And here we are in Fontaine. HP Fontaine / Hydro is HP augmentation. Yeah, HP augmentation. And then I'm curious about Natlin. I imagine it's probably gonna have something to do with attack. Especially because like Arlecchino is like probably gonna be one of the last pyro characters that gets released before Natlin, and it's like pretty close to Natlin already. And I mean, there's still a chance it might be something else, but I'm excited. I'm anxious though, because like it's probably gonna be a whole lot of exploration all over again, and like I'm anxious that I don't have time for it, or like it's gonna take up so much time. Excuse me, like I have to do it 3 times, and where in the world am I going? I don't think Zhongli is the best character to do this. In case I fall, I'm gonna need someone to save me. All right. Ah. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Ems? How you doing, man? Hello, hello. Oh, I don't need a healer. I have the best build for Yao. She's DPS support and healer. She's perfect. DPS support. Sorry, what do you mean by DPS support? Are you saying like she is a sub DPS, like what people refer to as a sub DPS? Where she like does damage, but she's off field, or what? Or are you saying that she supports your DPS? Yeah. Instantly close the game. We'll play it later when I'm not mad. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's just one of those things that just ruins your day. If I can get up there. What am I even doing? Stop. Just do your weeklies. Claim. Yeah, how many days left do I have of this? 2 days. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Still have 6. So 4 of these, claiming 4 of these will give me 3 encounter points. So if I claim 1, will that be enough? Yes, it will be. And that land better be not climbing dragons. I mean, yeah, sure, right? Dragons, but that's like lore stuff. It's not like gameplay stuff. Of course, I'm also excited about the lore stuff too. But I'm definitely like I'm just not the type of player that really delves into lore myself. Well, let's go with the newest boss first. Imagine Natlin characters have nuke attacks. Like they deal crazy damage, but they're super squishy. I mean, isn't that Arlecchino? Kinda. I mean, she doesn't, well, I guess her burst is kind of nukey. But so is her normal attack, like her first normal attack. Like if you do like a damage, I'm doing air quotes, showcase. Which is basically just crit fishing, is what it is really for most people. But yeah, like she's in a way she's already a glass cannon, because like she can't be healed except through her burst, and if you don't have enough energy recharge to burst every rotation, then yes, glass cannon if you don't have a shielder, because she deals a decent amount of damage but has no way to heal. You are not. Yeah, you're not on your EM build anymore.
収集のつかない仕事じゃないといいが。
気晴らしになるな。
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Trying to do the card game in Genshin. Wait, like you say you're unemployed, like you haven't got a job yet, or like you just lost your job? Because like I was about to laugh, and then I just realized, wait, did you just tell me you lost your job? Or like you just haven't got a job yet? I remember something from Dragon. Yeah, I don't, where did we? Oh, from Nivelette, I think. Right? Like, isn't Nivelette the one that told us that Natlan was gonna be like a dragon kind of place?
恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか。私と打ち合う気。
私は帰ってきた。
少しはまともになってきた。
難攻不落。
来い。 闇来たる破滅の時なりカウントダウン開
I
始
don't even have hyperplane going. Oops.
岩山八九
無駄な抵抗はやめろ逃しはしない
I just had to E when she was up in the air.
天理チョーク
私と打ち合う
Crystallize. Alright, blue. Quicken.
私を怒らせ
いいだろう私に挑む資格を認めてやる漠然と逃げ惑う囚われおののく獣の群れのようだ
Do I have a job myself? From what I remember, Clara, you're a student, right? Like you're in college? I think I remember
善意
you're
を
pretty young.
焼き尽くしたよ
我がに私は
届けるといい
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really have the best
の
memory.
お家にいらっしゃい。
かかってな
Oh, come on. You pulled me. She went so far away from the Dragon Balls.
褒美を与
Put Hydro on her? I can't.
実月が終焉を迎え滅亡は繰り返される
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay.
え静粛に
Alright. Crystallize.
難攻不落
Dendro. Quicken. Blooms.
褒美を与私は
全ての始まりに過ぎない
Didn't even let's say no more pure dragon exists. So what is Zhongli then? What is he, a human, a dragon, or what? From what I remember, from what I heard from the lore theorists is Zhongli is not technically a dragon like the dragons like the dragon sovereigns, right? Like, cause like it's according to lore, the dragon sovereigns seem to be like a dragon similar to like the dragons from like the Vishaps, right? Like they're dragons. The Vishaps are dragons. And from what I hear from lore theorists is Zhongli is not a Vishap. He is a Adepti. Right? He's like the Adepti king or something. And a dragon just so happens to be his sort of animal form. And there are also some theories that he's sort of like similar to Deseret, where he's like a god king. I am not a college student, high school. Ah, wow. Okay, yeah, I did remember that, right? Like you're pretty young. I mean, like I know you're not young, but like I'm old. Okay, so just please allow me to call you young. I'm a student too. Well, you know. Okay. That's all right. That's fine. Unemployed. I mean, like here in the Philippines, like if you're a student, you're like it would be normal for you to be unemployed, like even in college. It's just not common for college students here to have a job too. Like hardly any college students here have a job. Yeah, like, it's just not very common. Either there just aren't that many job opportunities for college students, or Or that college students are just too lazy. Could be any one of those. I'm willing to bet it's both. Okay, oh, I forgot to swap Yilon to Elegy. Okay. That's that's fine. It's below 20%, so it won't do the second phase thing. All right, I think this is probably just one Xingqiu-yi. Hey, oh, it's right. Nice. No, nothing. Hello, RJ. Happy Monday to you. Hey, what's up, Shuri? Happy Monday to you too. I had a pretty good Monday. Went out with the family, and not just my family, but like my wife's family. It was nice. We went to a resort. He's half dragon, half Chilean. Chilean, Chinese mythical deer. Chilean. Half dragon, half deer? Really? I don't remember. Well, I'm again, like I said, I'm not really like that deep into lore. I do find it fascinating, like when I hear about it, but I don't, you know, I just haven't heard of people of Zhongli being referred to as a Chilean. It's usually Ganyu that I hear is a Chilean. Maybe Zhongli is a Dedo Pokemon. Maybe. Maybe. I bought some things for my brother and new pair of shoes. I think my dad's lying about how much it is. My mom won't show the receipt. Okay. I'm spending so much money on useless things. I mean, when you have money, why not? Right? Like if it's, you know, enjoy life, right? Like enjoy life. I know not everyone finds satisfaction in shopping. But to most people, it is just so rewarding. Just, you know, buying something for yourself. Whether you needed it or not. You have Hu Tao, that means you don't need Arlecchino. Technically, like on a practical scale, kind of, not necessarily perfectly true, but also not wrong either. Because like if you want, let's say a Hu Tao, but then like the exact scenario you're in is you have a bunch of enemies that you can group up with a Cosva. But like in Hu Tao can't necessarily take advantage of Cosmo's grouping. It kind of, but not very well. Right? You can kind of. It depends on like what enemies they are, and like you really have to like practice. You really have to have good positioning, like really good positioning via the like your dash cancels, or your dash cancels or your jump cancels if you don't have CP. And technically you can get around Hu Tao's like straight line AoE limitation by just include like what is it, like N1 2C, something like that. Right, like that's, you know, one of her more optimal combos, like attack patterns. N1 2C is like 2 normal attacks into a charge attack. instead of just spamming, charge stocks like I always do. It's something. Maybe it can be something, but probably not. But yes, you know, like at a baseline, yes. If you have a very highly invested in Hu Tao, what is this? If you have a very highly invested in Hu Tao, like you have C1, you have Homa, you have like a really good artifact set on her already, then yeah, you know, unless if you're, especially if you're not very willing to have to farm for a new set, a new weapon, and, you know, yeah, so it'd be better just to stick to your Hu Tao. I guess the Knave boss will be tough once I face her, you know? She's not easy. Like I have an Asia account that's not invested in at all, and I don't want to fight her there. I'm just too lazy to do it. I mean, I'm sure I could probably win, but like at what cost? Where is this red thing? What is giving me this dot? What is that? What? Adventure experience by Julian. Oh, never mind. Credit coupons. What is? This? Oh, okay. All right, I see. Zhongli's a homeless man. All right, do I need to condense to use resin? Let's see, 4.5, 11, 7, 630. Yeah, no, okay. Don't need to. Zhongli's rich. Well, yeah, you know, like when you have friends like the Traveler and Tartaglia, sure. Where you're like, oh no, I seem to have forgotten to bring money again. Could you cover me? Thanks, bye. With how is Jania is fun. RJ will get mad. You know, honestly, I don't. Yeah, it's okay. Like I like it. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I haven't tried it myself. But the very least, it shakes things up. Right? It gives me another way to play the same character, and not just Hu Tao. Like any character that at least kind of benefits from doing plunges and doesn't get reduced, like doesn't have their DPS reduced from switching to plunge attacks. Yeah, it's at least a new way to play all the characters that you already have. Have I claimed everything already? Okay, I have. Gonna have to do a daily commission today. Just one. Because we got weeklies. Personally, Nave felt easy. It was easy until you get one shot. Well, it's easy when you have a late mid game to an end game account. But for somebody who started the game like a month ago and is not, you know, is not very Like maybe this is their first game that is like this kind of format, like with the especially, you know, like with the elements, right? Like first video game that has elements, first game that has this kind of combat system, whereas you know, right? Then yeah, it'll be pretty hard. But if you're somebody who's played video games like this for a long while, no. Dodge everything. She has slow animation. She does, yeah. You know, but that's if you actually, you know, bother to learn them. Get the name. Oh, you mean like the character, the playable character. I'm with HOYO-MIX. I can skip Arlecchino. HOYO-MIX is like one of the more unfortunate characters, I think, because like, well, like just the fact that Hoyo always, like, how many banners has she had to this point? To date, and like every single one, including her initial release, every single one of them has been between, not even next to, not before, not after, but between two really sought after 5 stars, either releases or reruns, which means hardly anyone other than the players that actually like HOYO-MIX, I think, has ever wished on a HOYO-MIX banner. I have to go, man. Have a nice day. See you in the next broadcast. Oh, alright. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, Shadow. Take care, man. Have a good one. Wuthering Waves. HOYO-MIX. My waifu. Wait, what? Don't get it. HOYO-MIX, my waifu. Raiden, I pulled her. Oh, like you skipped Raiden Shogun for HOYO-MIX? You know the 4.7 banners? I've heard some rumors here and there. I'm just happy that none of the rumors that I heard say I'll hate them. Because I'm gonna be so disappointed if it's Al Haytham. I've already pre-farmed for Al Haytham, and I'm farming this weekly boss, and a lot of the Lumitoil, I think is how to read them, like the starfish thing. The starfish thing, and where is it? These things. I farmed these, and I'm farming these talent books or scrolls, just for no reason. For no reason, right? You know, just farming it just because I want to. I pre-farmed for Alhaitham, and I'm farming those that's the stuff that I mentioned just now for no reason. And but I'm I'm gonna be very disappointed if I farmed all that stuff and I can only use one of them, like one set of them. All right, that's the first time. Yeah, that's the first time I heard him in one of the rumors. Yeah, most of the rumors that I hear don't include Alhaitham. Is there a certain what's it called? No, not a festival. Is there a certain festival, like a Sumeru festival, that's gonna happen next month? That happened last year, June as well. I don't really remember the different festivals in Genshin. Oh right, do one daily. Okay, speakers aren't working again. Don't check story and event leaks, just character info. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because like, I don't get why people like to check story leaks. I know they're just excited, but like, I don't get it. Right? Like, why use up your time to find out something that you know will come, but is probably going to change when it actually comes? It's probably going to be very different. So you just sort of just spent your time, the time that you cannot get back, to learn something that you didn't need to learn. I just don't get that. I'm surprised nobody's wondered what my the stream title is all about.
怖いか？ それとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか。
難攻不落。
私と打ち合う。少しはまともになってきた。闇来たる破滅の時が。カウントダウン開始。
手をつなぎましょう。これこそ知恵の伝道。
漠然と逃げ惑う囚われおののく獣の群れのようだ。
神戸を垂れ
もがく様を見せてくれ。
I didn't even read the title, I just clicked.
善意を焼き尽くした刃。
I guess that's understandable.
見届けるといい。
It's understandable why nobody's wondered what the title is about.
Yeah.
What the?
落日すべての始まりに過ぎない。
Wow, that was a lot more comfy than the main account. I guess the C2 Nide has certainly helped a lot there. Anyway, how's life treating you guys? I want to know how you guys are doing. Same old, or anything anything good happened to you recently? Or anything terrible? Parents say stay away from girls, and we all know life is life is a lady dog. So I stay away from life. Oh man, staying away from life. I thought the song went staying alive, not stay away from life, stay away from life. Right? I'm pretty sure the song went staying alive, not stay away from life, stay away from life. Indian girls are deadly? What? Really? How? I should become a better person and should stop hating on Robin. Firefly. Who's Firefly again? Robin, like Batman Robin? Like Batman sidekick Robin? Oh, I couldn't swap characters. forgot he does not play Star Rail. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Oh,
新天道地
Firefly, the Star Rail Firefly. Okay. Also, so who's Robin? Is there a
この件はわかるかい？雨描き
character
私
in Star Rail named
捕まえた。
Robin?
痛がっていね。終わりね。ありうる
I don't seem to recall any character in Star Rail named Robin.
捕まえた。動くべきだ。
Earphones malfunction. What happened?
難攻不落
痛がっていね。いざよ。到達せよ。捕まえた。この件はわかるかい？はい。歌よに。
剣女盤石
Have you guys ever played Virgin
終わりね。
Fate
撤収。
Hotel?
この件はわかるかい？
I think I remember there being one
雨
team
描き私
like where Hotel would be vaping some of her hits and she'd also be doing a lot of virgins. I think it was like I think it was like Xingqiu, Nahida,
捕まえた。
Hotel,
かかれ。どの目が
something like that.
歌よにとなれ。はい。この件はわか
I
る
don't
かい？
remember really, but I remember there like Hotel had one kind of virgin team, not purely virgin, but like vape virgin.
それ
痛がっちゃいない。
行こう
Oh hey, what's up, Unrevealed? How you doing, man? Who wrote Indian girls are dangerous? Hang on, who was it? Oh, it was K. Oh, K, I remember the guy. What's up, man? You're back?
難攻不落
捕まえた。いざよ。到達せよ。
Can't stop on how many times I want to hate Robin X Firefly. Any reason why people are even shipping them? I'm sorry, I don't really know my Star Rail lore. Not great, really. What's wrong, man? I mean, if you want to talk about it. Every time I think about Firefly, I think about Robin X Firefly and how much I hate it. Oh, what's wrong with it? Is there anything in particular that you don't like about him? Anything else I need to do? No, not necessarily. Alright, third account. Women straight. It can be or straight women. Okay. That's alright, man. It's just what people think. I mean, All right, I know you're in high school. And I know what I'm about to say, you will likely understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Man, nobody understands the words that are coming out of your mouth. I don't know if you get that reference. If you get that reference, then hey, you're old. Or you just like good comedy. But if you don't understand that, well, you're not old enough, I guess. But yeah, you're likely to understand the words that are gonna come out of my mouth, but you probably won't understand it, like like exactly why I'm saying it. So, and there's a chance that even when you do get older, like much older, you probably still won't think the way that the way that I think. There really are a lot of people just like that, and it's fine. But other people liking a certain two people to be a couple does not affect your life at all. It doesn't change the things you like. It doesn't reduce or increase the chances for your career success, your potential career path in the future, and or your financial success in the future, and it doesn't change it doesn't increase or decrease the chances of you having a nice, happy family in the future or not. People just like something, and you just so happen to not like that something. Just like you like something, and other people just so happen to not like that thing that you like. So, no reason to get so riled up about it. Is the main point that I'm trying to say.
いいだろ
Forgot what you said. I mean, DVR mode is on, man. Why did I do that?
怖いかそれとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか
This rotation is already
私
screwed
の
up
お家にいらっ
from
し
the
ゃい
get-go. Should have got crystallized.
少しはまともになってきた闇来たる破滅の時なりカウントダウン開始
いざ
私と打ち合う気か
討伐となるがいい
いいだろう私に挑む資格を認めてやる
しっかり立ってな。
善意を焼き尽くした刃
痛くしちゃうかも
見届けるといいいやはっ
騒ぐな
29K? Wait. Did she actually hit that hard? I had no idea. I had no idea she hit that hard. Oh my god.
滅亡は繰り返される。
神戸を垂れろ。難攻不落。
はびこりなさい。
Oh my god. I had no idea she hit that hard.
全ての始まりに過ぎない。
Jeez, alright. Did you guys know Arlecchino actually hits the weekly boss hits really hard? Hits through a shield. Wait, it does? I mean, like, it's not all of her hits, I know, but I know some of her hits do. And that's why I still do bring Zhongli. Mostly because I don't have C1 Nivelette. And, you know, any form of resistance interruption, sure. Greatly appreciate it. But man, that's, I just sort of, I don't know. That still kind of breaks my brain. Do we have any other enemy in the game that hits that hard? Like obviously one hits, right? Like the Raiden Shogun weekly boss, like the one hit thing. Like if you don't, you know, if you fail to break the electro things. I guess the local legends hit pretty hard, but I've never really seen how hard they hit. Like some of their hits can one hit my squishier characters, like my average HP characters, like, you know, like a Nahida that has 15k HP, or a Kuki, but then like my Kuki, like at least on this account, has 25k HP, but like Kuki's hardly ever at full HP. But yeah, I don't know. The name phase 2. Yeah, but like, you know, that's who I was talking about. I'm asking about who else. I just saw the Knave phase 2 do 29k on my Zhongli, and it just, I did not realize she hit that hard. Doesn't damage your shield, but you get hit through it. Well, I appreciate that it doesn't hit my shield. If it's gonna go through my shield, at least it only hits me and it doesn't reduce my shield. And that way, at least the hits that don't go through a shield will still just go to the shield. I don't know if that made sense. Immune to cryo. She's called Daddy for a reason. I think she's called Daddy for a lot of reasons, man. Some of those reasons I might not be able to safely talk about online. Oh, it's fine. This team's fine.
手をつなぎましょう。
やっぱり だ。
No. Gookie's E. Electro Ring killed one of them.
やっ
無礼者が金子に制されて
やっはっ
無礼者下がる
騒ぐ大末となるがいい。
罪あらゆる吹雪とか
いざ。いざ。剣女盤石。
しっかり立ってな。
Can I see y'all? Alright. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. I hope your day gets better. I know you said you're not doing well, but you know, I wish you the best, man. Have a good one. Take care, man. Before I go, have you seen Happy? No. Like, he seems to be busy, like IRL lately. So I don't really get to chat with him too often nowadays.
どうだ。
He wasn't so happy earlier? Really? I mean, like, and you know, like the first time I knew a little bit more about him, I sort of, and I'm not happy to hear about this, but like, I just sort of got the vibe that he's like, he has a lot of, he seems to have a lot going on in life. And not just like now or before or like later, but like just overall. What should I do? About what, man? He recently got Lyney's bow, then dumped his account to me. But so when you say dump, like I'm quitting Genshin forever, you can have my account dump? Or like, could you do my dailies kind of dump? Oh, hey, what's up, Tester? How you doing, man? What's up?
しっかり立ってな。
The first, probably. Really? Well, I just hope, you know, I mean, like, I'm not saying I want him to keep playing Genshin forever, but I also just hope he was just upset, you know, like that he didn't get the weapon that he wanted. Did he get Arlecchino, by the way? Like, if he got Lyney's bow, that means he was wishing on the weapon banner, and he's upset getting Lyney's bow, which means he was trying to get something else, which I imagine is probably not a standard 5-star weapon. So he was trying to get Arlecchino's weapon. Did he get Arlecchino? Said he wanted to quit Genshin a while ago, but he never did, and I couldn't take him seriously. I mean, like, the last time I heard from him, like the last time like we actually like DM'd each other, he was gonna be busy with college and like finals or something. But I know that was like months ago, like quite a few months ago. And like since then, I sort of just thought like, okay, maybe just busy IRL. Right, or you know, and like honestly, I would be happy for him like if I sort of decided that he would quit Genshin and like focus on something else other than Genshin, right? Like I don't know, a hobby maybe, or like just college, or you know, I don't know, girlfriend.
歌え僕の胸元に特ダネよこの仕事は排除するべきですね
Or maybe a job. I don't know. But man, I hope he's fine. I hope he just said that out of frustration. He said he wanted to quit. I did get him Arlecchino 2 wishes after. Sorry, after what? Oh, after not getting her weapon. Oh, hey, what's up, David? I don't think I see you very often nowadays, man. How you been?
ついていきます
Corporate 6 Abyss is a nightmare to me. I hate the elemental checks. Elemental checks. Sorry, I'm trying to think with the elemental checks. Oh, the Baptist dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Other than him, there aren't too many elemental checks. At least as far as I remember.
新聞社は
That's kind of, you know what? Actually, I think that's, wait, any character, I haven't seen his account in a long time, but like from you know what I remember when I last used it, I don't remember him having any characters at all that could even use Lyney's bow. Like no Ganyu. I don't remember him having a Tainari. No, like who else? Lyney's bow, charged attack. Yeah, no, like I don't remember him having any characters at all that can even like utilize just at least to some degree a better portion of Lyney's bow's stats and or passive. Sarah because she could use it. Lyney's bow, not the highest base attack bow, but at least it's not a low base attack weapon. 608, right? But yeah, I guess it's okay. I would still think an ER bow is better, you know, especially because like it's really hard to get enough ER substats to get Pujo Sara to a comfortable amount of ER, especially for a hyper carry Raiden team. But yeah, I get what you mean. As long as you have enough ER in your substats, it's fine, I guess. But still, I mean, like I don't know. Like I don't think it's like the end of the world, right? Because like if you don't get Arlecchino's weapon, White Tassel is still a really good option on Arlecchino. Like, sure, there is a damage gap between her signature 5-star weapon and White Tassel, which is a 3-star weapon, but it's not a lot. As 194 ER by yourself. Alright. 194 I think is okay, but like that, I think that would highly depend on like what kind of enemies he's fighting, how often he catches particles on Kujasara, which is probably like 0 times. At least the way that I rotate through Raiden Hyper Carry. Yeah, I don't even remember how much ER my... How much ER? Did I even build her on this account? Did I? Wait. Kujosara. Did I not? Wait, am I... Electro Bow. Oh, there she is. Wow, really? Why did I not... Is she not C6 yet? Okay. Yeah, that's why. Shows the way to go. Big lecture. Oh, lecture. Boss. And I hit the lecture. Lectures too. Oh, the okay, yeah. There's those two. Yeah, that's right. I do remember those two. There's the 2 electro lectors, and the thing is too is they're not the only enemies in that chamber. It was like one of those chambers that has like 3 waves of enemies. They're not. Sure, they're not very tanky. But it is definitely an element check, yeah. It doesn't have Tainari, at least not as far as I remember. I haven't seen his account in a long time. Hey, Kujo's ER 236 still lacks energy sometimes. If he gets Jade Spear from standard banner soon. Oh, that would be nice, yeah. Jade Spear is apparently pretty good on Arlecchino. Second is overall Scarlet Sands, slightly better than Jade in vape teams. Yeah, but then like the thing is, yeah, sure, in vape teams, it's better. Like it's better in vape teams than in non-vape teams because obviously it's like a TM weapon. But he doesn't really gain. She gains something, right, from being in a vape team. But she doesn't gain that much. At least not as much as a character like Count, because you know I think it's mostly because her normal attacks have an ICD. That's so far. I think I bursted outside of Hu Tao's infusion. This Abyss 12-3 has 4 waves. Was it 12-3? I don't remember. I do remember one chamber having 4 waves, which is... Have we ever had that before? I don't remember ever having an Abyss chamber, a floor 12 chamber that has 4 waves of enemies. I mean, granted, they're not the tankiest set of enemies, but they're also not pushovers. They're not just hilly waves of small hilly churls. You know, I wouldn't mind a chamber that was just like a million, like a million hilly churls, right? Like where I would just have to kill like so many of them, and they would come in like so many waves, but big, like they're squishy, right? Squishy, and like would be nice if they were like positioned in a way that you could crowd control them to some degree. That would be actually satisfying to play. C6 Nebulate rocks.
難攻
Do
不
you
落
have C6 Nebulate?
かかれせいやっとこの件はわかるかいありうる終わりね
From what I remember, it doesn't C6 Nebulate extend his charged attack thing? I don't remember. I remember it making him do a lot more damage and extending the charged attack.
どの目が出る雨描きがたしこの件はわかるかい
難攻不落
捕まえたいざよ到達せい雨描きがたし
Oh, hi. What's up, Mr. J? How you doing, man? Screw this boss. The slug boss? You don't like the slug boss? Anyone tell me if Arlecchino is actually better than Mutao?
岩山八九
Better how? You mean? Like DPS wise? Like DPS ceiling? Right, because like there's, you know, it's... Oh boy. What was I doing? This is cringe. I just... Okay. Second duration, spin. I see. Alright, I get it. While Happy was gone, I actually fully built 5 to 6 characters in his account. Oh, really? Who would you build on his account? Also, hi. Hi, Mr. J. How you doing? Which boss were you talking about? Second C0 Arlecchino versus C1 Hutao. Okay, sorry. What did I say the second time again? I'm sorry. It is 12 midnight here, and I had a long day. A good day, but a long day. So I did not have any drinks, but I may as well have had drinks. Is how I feel right now. Or like you're running Arlecchino in Abyss one floor, then you're running Huta in the same floor. Who's better? Ah, okay. So, okay, obviously, if, like, in the current Abyss, obviously it's designed for Arlecchino, so it's gonna feel a lot more comfy in the current Abyss. But let's say if we get an Abyss that is, like, just not very friendly to either of them, but also not completely cringe to play on either of them. Right, just okay. like just an abyss that's made for like a different type of character. I think if okay, if I had a fully what is her C1 again? It's I was about to compare a C0 Arlecchino. Like if I had a C1 Hu Tao with Homa fully invested in and C0 Arlecchino with I can't for the life of me remember what her weapon is called. Crimson Moon Semblance. No wonder why I can't remember what his weapon is called. Um, Crimson Moon Semblance, right? CMS, I guess, sure, right? If I had CMS and C0 Arlecchino, I think I might prefer Arlecchino in more scenarios, mostly because technically Hu Tao is also AoE, but her AoE just needs a lot more positioning. Like you have to pay attention to positioning. You have to pay attention to so the dash cancels, right? Dash or jump cancels. Like for example, like if you're in Hu Tao's E, like you have the dash, but you can't dash a third time. Like you have to jump the third cancel. Like you have to dash cancel, jump cancel. Especially if you do it like super quickly, very consistently. Like you have to pay attention to that. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, that has its own fun factor as well. But sometimes I'm just in the mood to just turn my brain off. Like I just wanna autopilot in Genshin. Like not literally, but like I just want to be able to turn my brain off, but I'm still playing Genshin. Like just be on autopilot. And not having to actively think about positioning, not having to actively think about my animation cancels, and sometimes when I get cryo on myself, it throws off like my timing for dash and jump cancels so much, like to the point where I feel like half of my rotation is just gone. If I am like when I swap to Hu Tao and I do this, and then I have cryo on me, because it slows me down, not a lot, but it just throws off so much my like timing for dash canceling. So I think between the two, I might prefer Arlecchino, just because like I just, you know, turn my brain off. Now I don't appreciate it though that I can't heal her other than her burst, which means the lazy boy in me will probably always run Arlecchino with Zhongli, which instantly removes quite a few of his of our team potentials. So yeah, mostly because her AoE is actually AoE. It's, you know, like it's in an area and not just in a straight line. But hang on, what does Arlecchino's C1 do? Because I'm if it's a big deal, then if like both the same, like C1, that seems like more of a fair comparison. That's further enhanced. The value is of the increase is 100%. Additionally, Arlecchino's interruption resistance increased when she performs normal charge stacks when effective. Okay. Hang on. Mask of Red Death is further enhanced. The value of the increase is 100. Sorry, I don't remember the wording here anymore. Mask of Red Death. Man, I don't want to study her whole kit all over again, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that's not a huge DPS increase, and it seems to be more like a bit of a DPS increase, or maybe even a situational one. And like the biggest thing there is resistance to interruption, and I'm gonna imagine that C2 is her big DPS increase constellation. I guess if that's the case, like C1 Arlecchino versus C1 Hu Tao for me, like just comfort of playing, like playing comfort. I think I would prefer Arlecchino, but if I'm like min maxing, I want to dish out more DPS. I think I'd go for Hu Tao. Might as well get drunk. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying that I might as well get drunk, but like I might as well have had drinks, because like that's how I feel now, even though I didn't have any drinks. C1 Hu Tao better than C0 Arlecchino. DPS ceiling wise, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. Now, situationally, I think it's more likely that you'll run into situations where Arlecchino will be able to dish out more of her rotation DPS, or at least like a majority of her rotation DPS before you, because like obviously occasionally we're gonna mess up our rotations, right? We're gonna, depending on a circumstance, or sometimes we just make a mistake or whatever. The fact that Arlecchino's damage is a lot more front loaded means that like earlier on into your rotation, you will have gotten a huge chunk of your rotation damage per, like most, your rotation damage out before you have a chance to mess it up. Whereas with Hu Tao, she's like more like a sustained DPS all throughout her DPS rotation. Once you finally swap to her DPS is pretty sustained, where like if you somehow mess up like in the middle of your rotation, then you lose a lot more of your rotation damage than you lose on Arlecchino. So she's just a lot more comfy to play, and a little more foolproof. Yeah, there you go. A little more foolproof. Whereas like Hu Tao, if you can play consistently, and if you don't mind retrying in case you mess up, sure. I think Hu Tao is the way to go. Hey, welcome back, Clara. How you doing, man? Good night for real now. Alright. Hey, take care, Unrevealed. Good night, man. Did you say something? Oh, alright. Well, I was rambling. I'm sorry, Unrevealed. If you're still here, I'm sorry. I missed your previous message. I was rambling. Anger equals better. Rating my looks is the only way. I can definitely get behind that mentality, man. Did I just say mentality? Mentality. I'd rather burst with her instead of putting Zhongli by giving her 130 ER. Is that really all she needs? 130 ER? I really don't know. I remember hearing that she doesn't need that much ER to burst every rotation, but I don't remember exactly how much. For C1, that scaling gets based on bond of life, times attack equals flat damage. Bond of life, attack, flat damage is being increased by 100. Means percentage that multiply her attack is double. Oh, okay. That's a decent amount. Yeah, that's a decent amount. Okay, I would say that's probably about on par, if not more than Hu Tao C1 as a DPS increase. Because Hu Tao C1 is only really only a DPS increase because of the fact that you have more stamina to work with. Like you can do one or more dash cancels. Like if you had C0 Hu Tao and like you had a shielder, which means you don't need your stamina at all for dodging, and you're like good enough at the game that you can, even at C0 you can dash cancel on Hu Tao, and even do some positioning with the limited amount of stamina that you have. And yeah, Did you add a hashtag Lyney, hashtag Arlecchino? It's just the way YouTube works, man. It's more so hashtags in the description, and what are these called again? I forgot. Tags, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, tags. The more tags and or hashtags that you put in there that are more likely to be popular at the moment of your stream and or like when your video is being uploaded, of course they still at least have to be related, obviously, because you know, just be kind of stupid if you just put hashtag Mr. Beast in every one of your streams and or videos just because, you know, right? Yeah, because it's the hot topic. Lyney Rerun, Arlecchino Release, so why not? RJ, can I send you money or more? I mean, like, sure, man. Like, well, you know, as long as, again, like I said, as long as it's dispensable income. But I understand you're in high school, so technically no income. But as long as it's dispensable money, there you go. Sure. Anytime, man. Suppose she has 100% HP of HP ball. The scaling says 200% and her attack is 2k. Normally, their scaling is like 100% times 200%, 2,000, 4,000 flat attack. Oh, that's actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, now that I see this, that's definitely a lot more DPS, a lot more of a DPS increase than Hu Tao C1. At C1, 100%, 100, 2,000, 8,000. Oh my god. Donate tomorrow. All right. Well, I mean, hey, it's your money, man. So I can't tell you what you do or not do. I'm not your dad. But yeah, sure. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Well, Bond of Life, by the way. Oh, so okay. Earlier I mentioned you haven't been here in a while. So, for quite a few days now, we've been referring to Bond of Life also as Ball. And it's pretty funny the way we've been talking about Arlecchino. We've been talking about Arlecchino as having Ball. Oh man, it's like, it's the stupidest thing, I know, but it's still pretty funny to listen to. Father has ball. After my exams ended, I started grinding day and night. Won 50-50 on father, but lost her inner weapon. Gonna try for C1 a bit. That's it. Yeah, I feel like you should have gone for C1 immediately. You know, like you shouldn't have tried her weapon. At least yet. Like maybe once you got C1, then maybe you could try for her weapon. Cause like, okay. Not a lot of people have Jade Spear, but also not very few people have Jade Spear, right? I feel like quite a lot of people already have it because like it's a day 1 standard 5-star weapon. So I'm sure a lot of people have probably lost their 75-25 to it at some point, or maybe they've gotten it from the standard banner. Oops. Right, so it's, you know, because it's an old weapon, it's more likely that more people will have it. And even if you don't have that, then you know, unless if you somehow missed the memo and fed all your white tassels already, like you're likely to have a white tassel in there. It's like a really good weapon for Arlecchino, honestly. Like imagine like for all her, well, you know, not all, but like most of her rotation damage is in her normal attacks, and you have a weapon that gives 48% normal attacks. Have Jade Spear? Oh, that's even better. So it's like, I mean, okay, there is a difference. Yeah, obviously, you know, her signature weapon would definitely be better, but like by how much? And okay, aesthetics, it looks so much better on her compared to having a non-signature weapon, which just, and it just gives you like the fake outline of a scythe, and it's not actually the red scythe is just a fake yellow outline that makes your not, can't remember the name, CMS, your non-CMS weapon kind of look similar. Imagine if Rust was a bow. Oh, you mean polearm. If Rust was a polearm. Yeah, wait, how much did it give again? How much? Hang on, I don't remember. Oops. Rust. This is 80%, right? R5? Yeah, 80%. Wow. That'd be attack percent too. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Ugh. That's disgusting. Oh man. If Rust was a polearm. Oh. Man. That's yikes. If that was the case, I think like I would even go as far as like if I was ever gonna pull for Arlecchino and like get a couple, you know, constellations and or the weapon, I think I might go as far as like going for C2 even before I start considering getting her weapon. And like especially if I just have R5 Rust, like in a different universe where Rust is a polearm and not a bow. True. And that weapon would have been tied. I know, right? Although Rust is not a standard 4-star bow, right? I think it's only it's a gotcha 4-star bow, I think. I don't really remember. Because I feel like I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I've never gotten Rust copies as a standard 4-star weapon. Actually, my pity on weapon banner was already 54. Only like 10 pulls, that's why. I thought it's okay to do 10 pulls. Oh, so what did what did you get from the weapon banner? I think you already told me, but I'm sorry. I mentioned earlier, and I think you weren't here yet, that I had a long day, a good day, but I had a long day. And while I didn't have any drinks, I might as well have had some drinks, because that's still exactly how I feel now. And I know, yeah, sure, technically, it is midnight here. So, but, like, typically I don't get sleepy at this time yet. Like, typically I start to get sleepy at around 1 and not 12. But I had a long day. Got Lyney's bow. Yikes. Do you have someone that can use it? Not a lot of characters can use Lyney's bow. Not sure, but I guess I have R5 Rust and Thundering Pulse, but never gonna get Yoimiya. Oh my god. You have Thundering Pulse and no one to use it on? Well, Thundering Pulse at the very least is a 674 base attack weapon. So if you ever fancy yourself using Kujosara for a Raiden Hypercarry team, at least, you know, right? At least you got that.
拙者が草笛で一曲奏でよう。
Can't pull Yoimiya. There are multiple reasons. Like the fact that the fact that she's always sandwiched between two really good 5-star reruns slash releases. That's already good enough reason not to pull for Yoimiya. I'll just play DPS Diona someday. 670 is 608 base attack, 674 on Thundering. Yeah. So on a Kujos era, Thundering Pulse is a lot more usable. I personally just use, like, if you know, you can see that, right? I have Lyney's bow on Ganyu, and like at the time I pulled for it, like I really did pull for it specifically for Ganyu, because my second and third accounts just have not gotten the grace of RNG, the RNG gods. Like, just still no Amos bow, and you know how much I like my Ganyu. And while on this account, I did have Aqua Simulacra already. I'm on the third account now. I did have this already, but and so okay, I don't remember exactly why I decided to go for it. Even like I think I just wanted, like I think I just wasn't happy seeing below 2k attack and like 260, I think, or 207, like just an insane amount of crit damage. I don't know, I just didn't like looking at it. I think that was what was going on, and that's why I went for it. And at the time, I just at the time I already saved a lot of primos and like didn't really have anyone that I was gonna pull for anytime soon, so I went for it. Was good with Monocryo Ganyu. Yeah, but I hardly ever play Monocryo. But hey, I have it. It's here, and I'm gonna keep it. And then I'm gonna probably completely bench it when if I ever get Amos bow on these accounts. First I have C1 Hu Tao. Second, my GF's X used to sim for Yoimiya. My GF's X used Yoimiya and annoyed her so much that she hates Yoimiya. Third, Yoimiya mains threaded me because I said Hu Tao is better. Alright. Alright. It's yep, pretty good reason. Well, on top of, again, you know, the banner thing, like when you like every single banner timing that Yoimiya's had so far. But yep, those are some pretty legit reasons not to pull for Yoimiya. It's kind of weird though, right? Like, I feel like that's like kind of disrespectful. Where, like, okay, let's say for example you're a dude, you have a girlfriend, and let's say your girlfriend's not a gamer, and she's not like an anime, she's not into anime, she's not a gamer, right? And like you are a gamer and you also are into anime, and like you know, like literally you simp for a certain anime character or like a video game character, and like you just keep telling your girlfriend who's not a gamer and not into anime about it. Like, it's not necessarily like disrespectful, but it's like it's weird. It's just the wrong thing to do. They're just not the person that you should be talking about that with. Just got my second ammo spell last night. That's my only 5-star weapon. Whoa, really? Do you have Ganyu at least? Because if not, then yikes. Well, technically, you can kind of use it on Yoimiya, and you can also use it on Tainari. Should I start replaying Genshin? By replaying, you mean like create a new account and start over? I would not recommend it, man. Like, think about it. You would have to do every single Archon quest, every single big world quest, every single piece of exploration, such as collecting oculi, especially the most important ones, Geo and Animo. You'd have to do all of that all over again. So maybe if you have some kind of a PC farm, right? Like if you had a PC, a computer farm or something, like a way to let's say you have multiple accounts, and you had a way to use one computer but be able to control two, right? Like you'd be controlling the one you're using and another one. Like you would have one logged into the computer you're using, one account, one Genshin account, and then your other Genshin account logged into the other PC, and you'd have the two exact teams running on both accounts with very similar builds, and you could do everything at the same time. Everything on the two accounts, like the Archon quest, whatever. I think if you have that, then sure, maybe, but I still would not recommend it. But if you don't have it, I highly recommend against it. Imagine sending Yoimiya's video for 2 hours and asking if she likes Yoimiya now. Sorry, what video? I don't get it. What Yoimiya's video for 2 hours? What is that? Is that a thing in the community? Lyney too goes to Amos. Oh yeah, you're right. I have not even done every story, right? So like, why would you even replay it? Re-download Genshin and play it again? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, if you're still happy with Genshin, then why not? I don't have Go Girl. Have it on official. Oh man, that's it's not completely useless on official, but she's mostly an off-field character and never really does charge the normal attacks. But man, that kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear you got Amos. You could have gotten any other weapon. Well, not any other weapon, but like other weapons that are more useful. I'm talking about that weirdo. He used to save Yoimiya clips and stuff, sent her for 2. Oh my god, really? That is so like messed up, I guess. Yeah, right? Because like, imagine you don't play video like. Try and switch the situation around. You don't play video games and you're not into anime, but your girlfriend is, and she simps for like hot male anime video game characters, and she just tells you about it like every single breathing minute. Like every time like Zhongli reruns, she's like, "Oh my god, Zhongli's so hot!" Like, every time, and you're just like, "Okay, cool." Right, like that's so weird to listen to. I'm happy with Honkai Star Rail, but I got bored. Well, I would recommend having both games on your computer then. Or mobile device if you have the storage for it. You know, just so you could switch between the two games whenever you feel bored of the other one. I remember when she was his girlfriend. She used to be sad every day. Just because of this, like, the Yoimiya thing? Add on official when I played her physical. Oh my god, physical official. I use Thundering Pulse on official. No, just this. So many things, but personal. Oh, I see, I see. Not just this, I see. It's fine. Yeah, right. But still, it's still such a weird thing. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know how to put it, but like, I can already sort of imagine. Like, I'm into anime, I play video games, and you know, there are certainly quite a lot of attractive characters in video games and in anime that I'm like attracted to, despite them not being real people. But like, I can already imagine what my wife would say and feel like if I were to talk about how I feel about, you know, how attractive these characters are. Anyway, I think I've been just rambling for like, I don't know, half an hour now, not really doing anything. I think that's gonna be it. That's for today. I'm quite properly sleepy. Anyway, it was good talking to you guys again. I wasn't, you know, I had a good day, but then like, a bunch of reality got shoved in my face right before the stream. And you know, just not a good time. So it was really nice talking to you guys again. So anyway, again, for those of you in chat who are lurking, anyone really who needs any help building their characters accounts, making a decision on which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams, and in the pinned message in YouTube chat. If you want to ask for my opinion personally, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein on Discord. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Why is this so short again? Did I mess this up? Why is this wrong? Huh. No, why is this too short? There you go. What happened? No, it's just a thing that I've this is just a thing that I've done recently. Extra zoom in. Alright, good night everybody, or good day, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Bye. Did you beat your PC? No. Just an OBS zoom in thing. I just thought it'd be funny occasionally to use this thing. Alright, bye everyone. Thank you.